Hi, and welcome back to the Impeccable Investor. Today we'll be revealing the 5 highest paid dividend stocks in 2020. So stick around till the end to know exactly which stocks to buy during 2020 in order to maximize your dividend earnings in this year. If you are an experienced stock market investor, you would already know that dividend stocks are a great source of passive income. While stock trading gives you the opportunity to potentially make a huge amount of money on the event-based results and seasonal fluctuations of different companies, holding shares for the sake of earning consistent dividends is a great way of earning a stable passive income. Here, the key is to do proper research and to find out the companies that regularly pay a good amount of dividend to their shareholders. Now, before we take a look at the highest paying dividend stocks in 2020, make sure that you are subscribed to the Impeccable Investor and also opt for the notifications so that you can watch our high value investment focused videos regularly. Alright, let's get started with today's video. Number 5. Innovative Industrial Properties. Innovative Industrial Properties is listed on the NYSE and is traded under the ticker symbol IIP. It is basically a cannabis-focused real estate investment trust that started in 2019 with 11 properties. By the end of 2019, it had 46 properties in 14 different states. So the company is doing really well. Innovative Industrial Properties has provided updates following every acquisition. It is estimated that the company will receive a complete payback on its invested capital in just over 5 years. The company's payout has grown 567% during the past 9 quarters, leading to its current 5.3% yield. Number 4. Mobile Telesystems. Mobile Telesystems is the premier telecom company of Russia. It is traded under the ticker symbol of MBT on the New York Stock Exchange. The company is yielding a healthy 8.8% in 2020. Mobile Telesystems is quite a stable company thanks to its operation throughout Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and Armenia. The company is expected to see a much higher consumption of data. Thanks to the upcoming infrastructure upgrades to 4G LTE and 5G networks. Other than expanding in the same vertical, the company has also branched off into other industries. The incorporation of the MTS Bank has helped the company's growth. Also, the cloud services of the company are going really strong. So it is definitely a great stock to buy for the patient income seekers in 2020. 3. Kinder Morgan. Energy companies are quite difficult to predict. Their operations are often quite complex for an average investor to completely understand. Also, the fact that global politics plays a key role in how well the energy companies perform kind of makes them a no-go area for an average investor. Despite all this, Kinder Morgan, traded under the ticker symbol of KMI on NYSE, is a great dividend stock to buy. It has a 4.7% yield in 2020. The fact that Kinder Morgan is a pipeline and storage company makes it a bit less vulnerable to the fluctuations in oil and gas prices. The bulk company's revenue is derived from fee-based contracts. This allows the company to forecast its expenses and cash flows well in advance. Number 2. Annaly Capital Management. Annaly Capital Management is an agency-based mortgage right that is traded under the ticker symbol NLY on the New York Stock Exchange. The company has a 10.2% yield, and it could definitely help the investors to become richer. To be honest, the asset portfolio of mortgage-backed securities of Annaly Capital Management is kind of complex to understand for an average investor. However, the business model of the company is quite easy to understand. What Annaly basically does is that it purchases a short-term rates and buys assets with higher long-term yields, then it pockets the difference. A great thing about Annaly is that they stick to agency-only assets, which means that they will be backed by the federal government in the event of a default. This makes Annaly far less of a risk for the income investors in case of a recession. Number 1. AT&T. AT&T is without a doubt one of the safest dividend stocks in the world. Listed on NYSE under the ticker symbol T, AT&T offers 5.3% yield. Like Mobile Telesystems, it is expected that AT&T is also going to benefit from the upcoming major infrastructure and smartphone upgrade cycle. AT&T is one of the leaders when it comes to rolling out the 5G technology. The company is expected to see a great increase in the usage of its 5G services when Apple introduces its 5G capable devices later this year. Many analysts are predicting a huge substantial growth for AT&T as a result of the upcoming 5G revolution. So which dividend stocks are you looking forward to investing in? Tell us in the comments section below. Also, do thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. We will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.